Hi everyone, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Bleeves, and we're here to talk about the Chicago Bears. This is the Chicago Bearscast, and we're going to bring you all of the news, everything you need to know about the upcoming game. But today, we're going to start off with a prediction of the Chicago Bears, who are taking on the Minnesota Vikings, and that game comes tomorrow. Maddie, what do you think of this game, and what is your opinion on? Let me try that one more time. Let's see. All right, Maddie, how do you feel going into this game? What do you see as the strengths and weaknesses?
Going into this game, I think our offense is our strength right now. Besides the running game, it was good to come off of a win. 10 days ago against the Commanders, scoring 40 points. So I think our strength right now is going in is offense. But I think the defense is going to shock us. Honestly, I think they're going to hold the Vikings to a low amount of scoring points.
I think so too. We're coming off of a 1-4, and I might add we're undefeated. If you just start with 10 days ago, so hashtag not bragging, but the Minnesota Vikings have not had a good year, and our season's kind of mirrored theirs in terms of output, in terms of defense. We've been a little bit worse on defense, but I feel like we're coming together. I have concerns about that offense, and do we even have a running back at this point?
I don't know. Are we using our fifth string?
Yeah, I'm suiting up. Spoiler alert for this game.
We're in good hands.
Speaking of that, what injuries do you think are the most telling? And I'm going to put up on the screen right now the injury list, which it is substantial what we just saw on this injury report. I had to do a double take when I saw it because it is extensive, I want to say.
Yeah, I thought they were making roster changes with all those people on there.
It looks a who's who of Chicago Bears right now. We've got Kyler Gordon, who, by the way, I was informed that Kyler Gordon is cleared to play, and we might see him back in the nickel packages this week.
Same with Jalen Johnson.
Yeah. We've got Travis Homer. We've got Eddie Jackson, Cole Kmet, Doug Kramer, Jalen Johnson, Luka Patrick, Roshan Johnson, Terrell Smith, and Khalil Herbert, who is now on the IR, and he's going to be gone for, I think it was at least 6 weeks. So,
wow, I didn't know that.
Which one of these is going to give you the biggest pause?
I mean, I got to go with my guy, Herbert. I think I tweeted this first week. Like, he was really the only positive I saw on the offense for the first 4 games. And then Washington came in. Our run game was still pretty good. And then he got hurt, and our just offense wasn't as explosive. So I would say Herbert for sure is, that's a huge loss.
And I think questions are going to abound for the running game and the defensive backs, because I'm not even sure at this point that we can field running backs or defensive backs with as many injuries there's been. However, if a good job was done by Ryan, and we hope and pray that it has been, then these guys are going to be ready to step up and fill in. And, people like Khalil Herbert and Eddie Jackson, those are some big shoes to fill in. And it can't be understated how important they are to the success of the Chicago Bears. But with that being said, we're going to, here it goes. What is your prediction, the final score of this game?
My prediction is I think it's going to be pretty high scoring on our end. I think we're going to drop 38 points. I know that's a lot, but I believe in us. And I think we're going to hold the Vikings to 24.
38-24 is the final score. All right. I will go with, I don't think that it's going to be as high scoring a game, because we haven't seen the breakout of the running game from the backups yet. We're going to have to at least see one of those games. And Khalil Herbert has been really good. So I'm going to go 28. You know what? No. I'm going to get it in the 30s. We're going to do 31 points. We're going to go 31-17 for the Vikings, who will start to wear down, and they will start to give up towards the end of the game.
Sounds good. I hope I win. I'm sorry, but
I would like to see it, but I would also like to see, because I'm a stat nerd, what I would really love to see is the defense start to step up a little bit, see a few less points being scored,
Yeah.
see a little more stopping. Because I think, and it's my opinion, that if we just hold the teams to 20, 21 points at a maximum, all we have to do is score 22 points a game.
No, I agree, and I think our offense is good enough to do that. I don't know. I'm back on the Justin Fields train for sure, fully back on. I'm sad at myself that I even doubted him, but I don't know. I just think our defense is going to be a little slow to start, just because now we lost a few pieces, but we also gained a few pieces back. But I don't know. I think in the second half, I'm praying to God they change up their halftime routine and situation, and defense really locks in.
So I think we saw some adjustments in the last game that showed that Luke Getsy is willing to make those adjustments right now, and he's also, and I think there's pressure right now. I think that he's willing to say, "Hey, look, I'm going to live or die by what Justin Fields does at this point, and I'm going to give him the reins to do what he's got to do in order to lead this team." And that was a great thing to see. And then I think they made some pretty good adjustments. The defense held up very well in the second half. So yeah, I feel like maybe we're on the wrong or on the right side of the tracks finally. And there's going to be bumps in the road. But when we start to put this together, I think that this is going to be. I told you at the beginning of the season. I told you in preseason, as a matter of fact. I tweeted this at you. This team is not going to be very good, but as the season goes on, this team is going to get better and better and better and better.
I was mad, but I do remember you tweeting that. I do remember that.
This is the, I think a lot of people were comparing it to the Philadelphia Eagles. This is the Eagles kind of pattern here. Mm-hmm. And we might be a year behind where the Eagles were in their corner turning because they had a little bit, they had 4 preseason games. We only had 3, and we didn't do a great job of getting people to gel together in the preseason.
Never play anybody. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I think we end up having a team that starts to gel, starts to come together, and then the pieces will start to fit. As long as people stay healthy, then the pieces will start to fit, and we'll get back some healthy people, and this team will suddenly become a force to be reckoned with in the second half of the season. But that's just what I think.
I know. I'm excited. I think the Washington game was, a real eye-opener for everyone. So I'm just excited for every game.
All right. Well, I think that's it. So anything you want to say in closing? Besides
Go Bears.
Go Bears. All right, guys. Go Bears. My name is Bleeves.
My name is Maddie.
And this is the Chicago Bearscast. And we'll be back with you tomorrow with a wrap-up on the game, giving our opinion of what we think they did. You guys have fun, and we'll talk to you again soon.